Hello everybody, welcome to the last show of Sunday. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend. I hope you enjoyed watching us and seeing all the great things we've had for you. And I'm hoping you're going to be ready and raring to go for Second Chance Sunday, because we have got some fantastic deals for you as always. Now we've got fantastic deals on the show, but we've also got fantastic deals on the website. So if you have a look over there, there is a buy one get one free section, only on selected items, but you just need to use the code BOGOFFMAY, and that will give you the opportunity. It sounds really rude, doesn't it? Bog off, May. Yeah, buy one, get one free, May. You'll be able to buy one and get one free of various items. We are also giving you freebies. We love giving you freebies. Everyone loves a freebie. So if you spend over £20 or $20, you will be able to get one of our Masquerade Ball chandelier dies. If you spend over £100 or $100, you will get one of these 3D scene builders at Stamp and Die set. Great opportunity for you to grab those. We always have great deals on the website, and we've got some great deals to show you later on today. I'm not on my own. I have my last show with the lovely Michelle. How are you? Have you recovered after that craft along?
I've recovered a little. Clinging on.
Clinging on for dear life.
Oh, that box nearly had me.
Did it?
It did.
You fixed it. You managed to fix it all up really quickly, though. Yeah.
I did. I had to do it straight away because I was looking at my measurements and they were just not sinking in. So I had wrote them down correctly, but it didn't. So I was looking to say the numbers was 5 3/8. Every time I looked, it said something different. I'm pretty sure someone was in here having a joke with me, just
moving them around.
Moving them around, yeah.
It wasn't me.
But I got there in the end.
Yeah.
I think.
And it was
try the measurements I've posted if they're wrong. I'm so sorry.
And it was a beautiful make that you did as well, wasn't it? It was really, really lovely. If you didn't get a chance to see it, definitely go back and watch that. We will be doing a vote later on for Demo of the Show, Demo of the Day and Demo of the Week. I'm up against you this week. I've got one in.
Yours is gorgeous.
I like yours. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. We're all winners here, aren't we? We're all winners.
Not unless you've got a gold star, you know.
No, how many gold stars have I got? I've got one. In fact, the only actually, Lily hasn't got one. Oh. Lily's the only person without a star. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe Lily might be winning one tomorrow. Maybe, you never know. Lots of people messaging in. Of course, guess who's messaged in to say hello?
Ben.
Ben, of course. Hello, Ben. Laurie says, hi friends, watching from Gilbert, Arizona. Gonna be a hot one. I think it's nice and warm everywhere. Lisa says, good afternoon from Minnesota. Jessica says, good morning everyone. Putting in a pizza order for lunch. Oh, quite fancy a pizza. Cheryl says, hi from a rainy South Florida. Suzanne says, good sunny Sunday afternoon, crafty friends. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend. Lynn Blacklish says, good evening. Gilmore says, hello, Becky, Michelle, Grace at Team Social Crafters. CC team and crafty peeps watching from a sunny and pleasant Michigan. Hello. And Barbara says, hello everybody from Indiana. Lovely to see you all. I hope you've had a fantastic International Tea Day, as today is, or International Talk Like Yoda Day. I don't know if there's been anyone that's been able to talk like Yoda throughout the whole of the day. If you have, well done, because we managed maybe 1 or 2 sayings, and that was pretty much it. That was as much as you were going to get from us. Right, we should get started and show you all the bits and pieces that we've got for you. The first one we're going to show you is this card mega bundle. Lots and lots you've got on this here. First, you've got your selection of luxury cardstock. This is your red pack. You have got some mirror card in there, as well as some satin card, and you've got some encapsulated glitter card up here in that really beautiful dark red. That's your first part of it. Then you've got your Centura Pearl in these absolutely beautiful colours. If I flick through, you can see you have got some beautiful pinks, purples, going through all the different greens, blues. You've got some sort of darker greens and almost some sort of sea greens blues in there as well. That is a fantastic deal, all those different types of cards there. You're going to get 142 sheets all together in this selection. You've got some luxury gold and silver card. This is mirror card with these patterns on them. You can see all of those different patterns in there. It's useful for all sorts of things, not just sort of, I always think of a mirror card for sort of Christmas and that kind of thing, but there's loads of different patterns in here. You've got butterflies, flowers, foliage, as well as sort of more geometric patterns in the gold and the silver in that one. And that is your 12 by 12 pad. You've also got a 12 by 12 pad of mixed cardstock here. This is in beautiful pastel colours. So you've got some Centura Pearl type card in here, as well as some linen cardstock in the yellows, blues, lilacs, and also in the pinks as well. So all the colours you're going to use quite often, I would say. And then you've got a pack of linen cardstock in these really beautiful, really rich and deep colours here. Beautiful cards you've got here. £50 or $60. Platinum price is £40 or $48. 142 sheets. That's a good bargain, isn't it? Let's be honest. Other good bargains we've got for you are these as well. These are our paper insert pads. We've got them in gold and in silver. If I show you on the board so you can see what these look like. So these are great for putting those little verses inside your cards and finishes them off, makes them look as if they're being sort of manufactured rather than totally handmade. Handmade and handcrafted are two different types of things. So you've got ones here with those little sort of foil embellishments in gold and in silver in here. So you've got 64 sheets in total with these. Lots and lots of different types of ways you can use these. And you don't just have to use them as inserts, you can use them to form part of the actual design of the card. So we've got a sample here used on the front of the card, whereas we've got other ones down here where we've used them as an insert inside the card, the way they've sort of been developed. £18 or $25. You've got a 10% saving on this, £14.40 or $20 is your platinum price. These are great, I like these.
I love these. We spend all that time on the outsides of our cards or on the inside of your card where you've created a beautiful pop out or something. If you had just going for your nice traditional cards, it's always nice to have a beautiful sentiment in. And the fact that you've got some lovely fancy foiling on these as well absolutely adds to it. But of course, as crafters, we don't just use them as a beautiful insert. We've found many ways to use these. So we're gonna use, I've got the one here, I've got two here. Are mine exactly the same? With fantastic silver, with fantastic gold. So I've picked the one up with the gold foiling on, and if I just show you, it's this one I've already picked out. Great friends are few and far between, not far and few between. Thank you for being there for me. I just love that little sentiment. So that's the one that we're going to use from this pack. So let me just pop that to the side. So I have got my nesting dies here. So I've got that sentiment, I've got some black card, and I've got some gold card. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to die cut these out in the nesting cards. Nesting dies. Oh, it's been a long day for me, so I do apologise. It's been very stressful. So picking the one that I know fits round there perfectly. I think that one just fits lovely. I think the next one up is nice, but I want it just that little bit smaller. So just going to use this one. And I'm going to try and put my tape not overlapping this because it is a paper, and I know if I get any of my tape on there, I'm going to really run the risk of ripping that insert, and we don't want that. So let's pop that on there. I'm going to pop my glow. I'm going to pop my gold on as well.
Yeah.
So pop that on there. Is it home time? Yeah.
I think George is going a bit crazy in the gallery because of the amount of scones and jam we've eaten today. We have gone a little bit mental with scones and jam, and we've been sitting out in the sunshine. It's been lovely. Well, actually, we had to chase the sunshine around the car park because it wasn't sunshiny when we went back out, was it?
It was lovely out there, and there was sat on that. So there's like a whole row of benches, isn't there? Sat on that first one. It was quite chilly, wasn't it?
It was. We had to
So we
move.
went right to the other end, and then poor Johnny couldn't find us. But we did find the sun in the end. It had just moved a little bit.
Yeah.
I've got a few more joined up freckles, but no tan.
It's warm in the sunshine, very
Yes,
warm in the
very
sunshine.
warm.
I hope you've been taking advantage of the nice weather if you've had nice weather this weekend. And I did look, next weekend is going to be even better, 23 degrees.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not working next weekend. Party. Probably not. Probably going to the garden centre like everybody else in the world on a sunny Sunday.
It's the thing, you know when you're getting old, when you're excited to go to the garden centre. So, right, let's just pop all these off. I'm going to pop these back on here so I don't lose them. I don't know whose they are. There was down the side here.
Zoe Carver says, those are the nesting dies I want and I can't find them anywhere.
The stitched edge circle nesting dies.
Not stitched egg, stitched edge nesting dies. Or you could get stitched eggs. I don't know what they'd be like. Stitched edge. Oh dear.
Oh, Johnny's gone.
That's what happens at the end of the week. Stitched edge nesting dies. I don't know if they are available on the website. We got rectangular, square, possibly no. Though I'm sure there are some circular multimedia ones because we had those quite recently, but they don't have that sort of stitched effect around the outside, just plain ones. Tracy says, I've had a barbecue. I had a piece of rump steak and my hubby had a piece of chicken. It was lovely sitting outside having a lovely meal. I think other people from Crafters Companion are enjoying a barbecue today. And Ben and Craig are having a barbecue today, and I don't know why they didn't bring barbecue food out for us.
I know.
A bit rude.
Very rude.
Did you invite? You didn't invite me. Didn't invite me. No, we can't. There's not enough time to go in the break, unfortunately.
We could have took the cameras with us.
Could we? Yeah, we could have done an outside broadcast from Ben's garden. Next time.
My craft along couldn't have gone any worse if we'd have gone live.
If you'd like to see us doing a craft along on some of the shows outside from Ben's garden, please let us know in the comments. We'll pass that on.
Right, so the gold obviously picks up the gold in that absolutely lovely. Just popped it on some foam pads, but because that's paper, unless I'd have die cut another circle of any kind of card to go behind that, I've just glued that one flat rather than on some foam pads. And then nice and simply, I've got a lovely, we're going to do an easel card. So we're going to pop that on here. I'm going to bring in my glue. So these are obviously those gorgeous plaid pads. That's where I've gutted my card previously to do my prep. I try to be frugal sometimes.
Yeah.
You'll see my prep. Sometimes I've done this and sometimes I haven't. I'm not a consistent crafter where I do the same things all the time. You know, you can look at someone's work and you're like, oh, I know who's done that. It's not necessarily like that for me, because sometimes I cut my box edges totally different, my little wedges out. Sometimes they're huge, sometimes they're small. Sometimes I gut my card, sometimes I don't. So you definitely couldn't with me look and think, oh, that's a Michelle. But it's like when you start the week off when you mean to do really well, and by the end of the week it's all gone to pot. That's a little bit like me as a crafter. Start the week off well, I gut things out, I'm nice and tidy. Come Monday afternoon, that's it.
Really?
Not even the end of the week, just Monday afternoon. So let's pop this on here. Always remembering to glue this bit instead of the piece that's going to go on, because it obviously you know exactly how much you're going to glue when you're just gluing that half. So let's give that a nice squish, straighten that up, and then we're going to pop this. I don't know what that is. It just appeared there.
Oh, you do make me laugh. I'm waiting for you to go, hold on a minute, I've lost something. Yeah, you've managed to duplicate. Maybe they're just breeding over there. Yeah.
I have no idea. I gave up 2 hours ago. No.
Yeah, you've got to stop beating yourself up about the box not quite working.
Yeah, I think it's definitely annoyed me more than it has bothered anyone else.
Everyone thought, you know, it was good to see, and you're showing us how to fix things. And,
and I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that people can see that I do things wrong and how to remedy it and stuff. It was just the fact that I was looking, and the more I looked at my instructions, the less they seemed to make sense, and that's what frustrated me, because I'd wrote them. If someone else had, you know, wrote them out for me, I could have understood, but it wasn't, it was me. So what I've got some of these gorgeous flowers. So they are from the Say It With Flowers. I've got this wrote down, some semi-organised, delightful rose. And then I've got these bits here. So these, we'll all know, are from the Scent With Love box. So what we're going to do is we're going to make that sentiment a real good focal point. Mm-hmm. So we're going to pop some of these flowers round. So I would, normally if I'm at home, I'll use my glue gun or chunky glue, because I discovered that a few weeks ago. Now I know that sounds daft.
Did you not used to use it then?
I've never used, I've occasionally used it, but because my hot glue gun is always my go-to, never really use it, but I used it here the other week. And I was like a convert. I was like, oh my God, I'm so using this in future. It's
nice to be able to move things around, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, the hot glue gun, you are restricted. You know, once you've made that decision, that's it.
Well, that's it, yeah, definitely. So let's pop those there, and then we'll pop these on the other side. So yeah, these sentiments, gorgeous. So we really want to make it pop, make it absolutely stand out as much as we can. So let's pop that one there.
Evelyn says, I just ordered these inserts. I always have a hard time knowing what to write or say inside my cards. It is quite difficult at times, isn't it? Or I find I write something and I might spell something wrong, or I do it at a funny angle. And so I write something on a piece of paper now, and then I stick it inside my card. But yeah, it's hard to find the words to say. Leave it to the professionals.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
So I stand mine up. I judge sort of how high, because sometimes you might want sort of more of a lazy easel card, and sometimes you might want, you know, a more upright. It's entirely up to you. So I always have it up there like that and decide where I want it before I commit to popping that down. So I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to make sure I've got that nice and in the middle. And then we're going to go on with another one. So lots of foam pads, lots of depth and dimension on this one. And I've got this here as well, so I'm going to pop that round. So
Dotty?
Yeah, you can hear it, you can tell, can't you? Absolutely tell which it is. It feels different as well when you roll it. It doesn't feel like a normal one. Pop that round. I do like that. Let's pop this glue, gold one on the top. And then to tie that all in, we will pop, again, I've just got another one of those 3 lovely flowers, and we'll pop these on the bottom.
Rhonda says, for me, sympathy cards are the hardest to make. They are quite hard, aren't they? You know, and you do. You want it to look beautiful, but you don't want to feel like you're gilding the lily with a sympathy card. And it is quite difficult to know what to say.
And I
always find
think
that
also
hard.
with a sympathy card, you want to say so much, but
Yes.
you also don't. You know, it's not. People don't, in the nicest possible way. If everyone turns up and says, "Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss," or this, that, and the other, and everyone repeats it, it's beautiful and heartfelt and wanted, but in that moment, not wanted.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's just better to have something very simple, I think, on a sympathy card, because again, it's so difficult to just know. So if I turn that round,
Beautiful.
just really making it pop with those
Yeah.
flowers really framing it.
That looks gorgeous. Love that. So that is your everyday versus insert pad. £18 or $25. It comes in gold and in silver, or £14.40 or $20. Hannah says, I love the plaid with the black. Severely tempted to make my craft along plaid bag. Craft along bag plaid now, as I haven't done my mats and layers yet. That would be really cute. That'd be nice. I like that idea. Yeah,
That'd be
very,
lovely.
very good idea. Remember, if you've got any questions for us, do message in. Michelle can answer any question in the world. You're watching the 1%, she got them all right.
Can answer any question in the world, but I can't make a box. Don't ask me for the measurements.
You can't make a box giving us the measurements when you've got 5 other boxes of measurements you've got to the side of you. It's always a challenge. Right, the next thing we've got are Glitter Paste and Centura Pearl card stock. These glitter pastes are absolutely beautiful. You've got 3 different colours here. You've got your gold, silver and your rose gold. Almost sort of like a sort of reddy pink, this rose gold, rather than your sort of normal sort of soft kind of copper colour. Really beautiful. You're going to get, whilst you sort of look at these and think, oh, there's not a great deal in there, you only need a small amount and you will, these will last and last. You've also got your A3 Centura Pearl in these pastel colours. These are beautiful. Lots and lots of pretty colours, pinks, lilacs, yellows, blues, and some greens in there. Lovely, lovely soft sheen to these. £20.98 or $26.98. Your platinum price is £16.78 or $21.58. They look absolutely lovely. Now the next thing we've got for you are it's a smaller bundle of the Mediterranean Dream. So this launched on Friday. It was very popular. Obviously, the big showstopper sold out, but we do have a smaller bundle for you if you did miss out on the deals that we had there. To show you the kinds of things you're going to be getting in this, the first one you'll be getting is your Mediterranean tile. This die has an outer die as well as an inner die, so you can cut inside or out of your cardstock. Really beautiful items we've got in here. Lots and lots of demos that we can show you if you look back on some earlier shows this week. You've got your delicate lace border. Then you have your sentiments, live your zest life. So you've got some dies in there as well as your stamps and your sentiments, so you can make your own little oranges and lemons. The next item is the lemon vine. This was super popular. Lots of people loving this. This is absolutely beautiful. Loads of demos again using this. Then you've got this beautiful tile. This is your decorative tiles. There are so many sort of different textures in this. It looks like if you're walking along a Moroccan souk, you have all those sort of tiles on the floor. It looks absolutely beautiful, inked up. Then we've got the stamps with that stunning shuttered window with the bougainvillea around the top and all of those little pots and different pieces. Very pretty. Again, we've got some beautiful samples to show you. And then we've got olives and leaves stencil in here as well. Price for this is £55 or $68. Platinum price is £44 or $54.40. Now, you don't have them as part of the deal, but you can buy this separately. This is your 12 by 12 paper pad. This is your Mediterranean Dreams. These are absolutely beautiful. You will need to be quick to get hold of these because they were flying out. But you can see you've got one side of the paper pad, it has these sort of patterns like tiles, and the other one has all those floral and fruit images on there. They are absolutely beautiful. Now the 6 by 6 paper pad sold out quite early on. This is the 12 by 12 paper pad, and we don't have a huge stock of these left. £14.99 or $19.95. This is 11 £11.99 or $15.96 is your platinum price. The next one, we've got the linen cardstock. Again, all those colours are going to work so beautifully with that paper pad. You've got that really sort of deep olive green, bright zesty yellows and oranges, and all of those blues, leading from that sort of almost Aegean Sea kind of blue down to that sort of dark, rich sort of royal blue that you've got in here as well. Absolutely beautiful. Again, £14.99 or $19.95. Platinum price is £11.99 or $15.96. Lots of people loving that card that you just made. Lynn says beautiful, Linda says beautiful card, and Barbara says beautiful card, Michelle. You're making some stonkers today, Michelle. And you're going to carry on because you're going to make something with Mediterranean Dreams?
Yes.
Oh, lovely. Looking forward to
I just
this.
need to grab my die.
You've got to go and grab the die.
Janice just said to me, are you all good, are you ready? And I'm like, yeah, and then I'm like, no.
Shall I show some
Yeah, show a couple of samples just while I grab my die.
I'm going to show some of my favourite samples because I really like these. You ready, Michelle, now?
I forgot I didn't have my die out.
Here is one of the samples we've got. So this is using that Mediterranean tiles embossing folder. That is absolutely beautiful. I think this is one that Sarah did on Friday. She was using this with a blue ink pad, and it just looks so beautiful. It looks like an old tile, through like a Mediterranean farmhouse on your holidays. And that's the thing. This whole collection just screams holidays to you. This is one of my favourite. This is a Z-fold card with that lemon what would we call it? Lemon vine over the top, which is just beautiful as well. We've got a couple more here. That one using that tile again, with a bit of the gilding wax on there. This one is a lovely item. This is the Mediterranean window, very sort of blue and white, very almost sort of like a Dutch feel to it, but really, really beautiful, using some of the pens I believe you can buy separately on the website. So the aqua pens are available from the collection, and using some of the colours in that. But this one, look at that. Is that not incredible? Using the die down the side as well as that little window in here with the bougainvillea over the top. Really, really beautiful card. So lots of different bits of inspiration for you. And if you can't go on holiday this year, you could buy this collection instead and have an Orangina in the sunshine. It's just like being on holiday. That's what I reckon. Just like being on holiday. It was like that today. We could have had these around us outside. It would have felt like we were on holiday.
We would have done. We should have took them out, shouldn't we?
We should have taken them out, yeah. Into the car park.
Into the car park.
Right. Have you got your die now? You're all right.
Ready
You're good
now.
to go. Excellent.
I'm ready now. I'm pretty sure that... what day is it today? Is it Sunday? Oh, thank God it's Sunday. Oh, of course, it's Second Chance Sunday. I'm definitely ready for... Not Monday, definitely not Monday.
Well, Monday you're home, aren't you? Monday you go home.
I am, of course, yeah, I'm going home tomorrow. Oh, yeah, that'll do. Right, so I am doing Mediterranean, aren't I? Right, okay. I've got, look, all I've done is I've picked up one of these and I've already got covered in ink. Look at that. And I only picked one up. Lace border and lemon vine, both absolutely gorgeous edgeables, cutting on the edge of anything and everything. I love them both, and they're going to work beautifully together as well. So let's pop that off and then pop this one off as well. So I've got some card already cut down, and it is 7 by 7. I've got a nice score line then, and that is at 2 inches on both of these. And what I'm going to do is just remember with your edgeables, this bit here, it's got no cutting blade across the end. Your cutting blade goes all the way across there, so you know that this side is the bit that's going to sit inside the card or to the inner part of your card, and then that gorgeous edgeable is going to cut beautiful shape across the bottom there. So all we're going to do is we're going to line that up, pop it on there, and we're going to run that through. So bring in my plates and run that through. Now, I could have run both of these through that I'm going to do, but because that's quite intricate, I'd like to cut that on its own on the plate, just because of obviously we know the way it works and how it distributes the pressure between all the different cutting blades on that die. So if I've got something intricate, even if it's small, I will just pop it on there on its own and allow it to cut out just like that. I mean, I could have put it on all together because you can see how beautifully that's cut. But again, when I've got something that intricate, I don't. I just pop it on its own. It doesn't take much longer to run the next one through. So let me just bring in just my poker tool just to get rid of that little bit that's still in there. So again, the same with this. We're going to line it up, making sure that that sits over the edge. It's not right on that blade. I'm just going to eyeball that they are sort of the same width. You could absolutely measure it. Again, I normally do that on my glass mat that's underneath. I'm going to pop that through. Now with this one, it looks lovely if you run it back through with your embossing mat. I'll grab mine and we'll run it back through. Those leaves really pop when you run it back through with your embossing mat. So let me pop that there. Let me just look for... I didn't plan on doing it, so I didn't get it out, so bear with me 1 second. Let me look for my rubber embossing mat. Oh, it's there. I'm looking everywhere but where they're supposed to be.
Were you tidying up again? Was that the problem?
Someone keeps tidying up around me. It's just rude. Right, so what we're going to do is move those. That doesn't really matter. Whenever you want to run it back through, you're going to remove your magnetic.
Yep.
Let me pop that one back underneath. So I'm going to have my outside plate there. I've got that plastic one there. Removed my magnetic. I'm going to put my embossing mat in. And then I'm going to put my plate back on the top.
Okay.
And we'll run that back through. Any of your dies that has that space where you can see that you know, you could run it back through, absolutely do it. I think we forget to do that a lot, and it really does make it pop a lot more, especially if you're going to add a little bit of ink on the top as well. It really just makes it look absolutely amazing. So let's just take that off. And then before I do take that off altogether, we're going to pop a little bit of ink through. So I know I've got my really big one out and I'm absolutely not going to use that. I'm going to use one of these smaller ones. It's just going to help me get it exactly where I want it a lot better. So let me bring in that scrap piece of card. Just checking my dauber to make sure it's got the right colour on. Right, so I can see that I've got that tape over that leaf at the top. So let's just move that off and put it up there. So I'm going to go through. I don't know why I'm trying to dab into that. I'm trying to pick up my ink from that bit. So dauber makes it so much easier. You've got more control when you are doing this kind of detailing. I'm going to keep doing lots of dots. I'm just going to keep dotting until I'm quite happy.
Okay. Do you remember if you've got any questions that you want to ask Michelle, got any ideas or suggestions? Maybe you've already got, you've already sort of ordered this and you've got some plans about the designs that you're going to be doing. Please let us know. We are here. Johnny and George are in the gallery. They'd be able to answer any questions as well. Any questions? What is your specialist subject, George and Johnny? What are your specialist subjects? Yeah, like a mastermind subject. Manchester United from 1990 to present times is Johnny's, yeah. And George, what's yours? Lord of the Rings movie trilogy. Oh, but not the books. Okay. What would be your your mastermind specialist subject?
Why is that so funny?
I just wondered what it would be. What would it be?
Yeah, probably 80s music, 80s movies.
Yeah.
I just love all that kind of stuff.
What,
I grew
80s?
up then. Yeah, the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer, that's basically. Yeah, yeah.
Yours would be what, sorry?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, yeah.
I love a bit of Buffy. If in doubt, I think, what would Buffy do? There've been times, and I think, you know, when I was on the train and that boy was being beaten up by another boy, I thought, what would Buffy do? So I did exactly what Buffy would do. I struggled along the carriage with my suitcases and I told them off. Yeah, I did, yeah. Yeah, it was, and no one else was doing anything, so I told everyone else off in the carriage for not joining in. The younger boy hid behind me, and I'm quite burly, so he was well protected.
Oh, bless.
Yeah. Jean says, I was using Crafter's Companion pencils on this die after embossing it, but the daubers would be so much easier. Yeah, it'd be quicker, wouldn't they?
Yeah, definitely. You see, that's another thing. I know we've got lots of, like, ink daubers, so we've got these larger ones, we've got the circular ones, we've got our finger daubers, we've got those eggs that are like, you know, your makeup sponges, and again, each one has got a brilliant purpose and does brilliantly what it does. So for instance, the finger daubers on this are absolutely perfect because you've got more control. On your stencils, you have more control with your ink in daubers because of stencils have got all those loose ends and things. So yeah, each one has got definitely a different quality going for it. Right, so I'm going to bring in these two. That's the one that I've just inked, but you can see by inking it, it not only just you get that lovely ink, but because I embossed it, I can see and really feel how raised that is with the embossing. I've got a couple of these. So because I've done that in a little bit of a different colour, I think I've picked up my green topaz. Pretty sure I did that in, I'm not sure. I did it in the other one, obviously, because it's a little bit darker.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter, actually. For the card that I'm going to be doing, it doesn't matter that one's a little bit of a different colour to that one. So no worries there anyway. So I've got my 4 sides. And I've got my little tube already made. So this is just 2 inches all the way round, 7 inches high to match these. I've got some of those gorgeous.
Oh, lovely.
I just love these. Those gorgeous papers from this collection. So all we're going to do is we're going to glue these down. I think with a collection like this, it's all about trying to see as much of it as you possibly can. So I think by doing this, is it a pinwheel card?
I was going to ask you, what's it called?
I think it's a pinwheel.
Pinwheel
because
card.
you've got one of these is going to be coming off each side. So
Hannah says she
there.
got herself in a bit of a craft along tiz. I made 2 pizza boxes and then realised the one on the other side was top opening and not front opening. So now I'm trying to rejig things. Sometimes it's a happy accident, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Sometimes it's a happy accident, sometimes it's a beautiful bonfire. You know, either or is fabulous.
Sometimes things don't quite work out the way they're supposed to. It's okay. It's okay.
Do you know what? It absolutely is. I think some of the best designs, some of the best things I've made, actually, have come from me, you know, doing wrong, you know, sizes or doing something absolutely accidental, and you think, oh my gosh, actually. So it's not always a bad thing when you make a mistake.
Yeah.
That's how you discover new things. So I know I was a bit of a baby earlier, got a bit carried away, didn't I? But I'm all right now.
Good. Shall I say what you told me when I offered to help?
What did I say?
I said, can I help you at all? And you went, yeah, burn it! I left Michelle alone. But within about 5 minutes, you got it all sorted out anyway. You just needed that quiet time without the camera on you, I think, sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, I think sometimes you inadvertently get yourself into a little bit of a tiz.
You do.
But all's good. I think it's like lots of people said, though, it's nice to see that us as craft experts... Sorry. Oh, dear.
Don't know if you heard the police sirens going past earlier on, and we thought they were coming to take us away. What was that thing? Coming to take us away, ha 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 ho hee hee. I've got a question for you. Dana says, a question for Michelle. I was putting my new ink brushes away, and which inks would you recommend daubers, and for which would the round or rectangular blenders? Can they all be used pretty much the same or not
They
necessarily?
can all be used pretty much the same. If you've got something that's got more, like I was saying here, with more intricate bits that you need to get to, then your ink daubers, your little finger daubers, are absolutely brilliant for that. You've just got more control. Obviously, these other two, let me grab a circle one, are a lot bigger.
Yeah.
So if you are wanting to do, just blending ink on your edges or blending ink over all of your stencils, these are absolutely brilliant, as is this. These I definitely use if I've got smaller spaces. If you've got a huge space to cover, then these are absolutely better. But again, you're going to be doing all three of those when you are crafting. So if you can, my advice is always, if you can get them all, then absolutely get them all. But if you have got something particular that you do more than anything, if it's something small, then get these finger daubers. If it's more, you like to do lots of inky backgrounds or ink over your embossing folders, get one of the bigger ones. Again, it depends what you know you're going to be doing more of. So again, I think it's a personal thing.
And could you use the ink daubers with any of the different inks that we sell?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And vice versa. So
They all
they're not
work.
restricted just to say, no. Obviously with the new brushes, we had those with the duet. I can't say the word. I want to say duet ink pads. But you could use those with any of the inks that we've got.
Absolutely. And it goes with those brushes as well.
Right.
So those brushes you could use with any of the inks that you've got. Obviously, you're not going to be crossing colours and things like that. But yeah, even to your brushes, you can use those with any of our ink pads. So, yeah.
Rachel Brown thinks the sirens from the glue police.
Right, so for this, I've got some acetate that we're going to pop behind. So I can put my lemons in. I've cut some lemons out in some lovely textured cardstock. Let me just bring in my other tape pen as well. Put some tape down there. Let me just, actually, does that look? Just checking to make sure I've got my carrier sheet off, which I hadn't. So I'm going to pop that down, and I'm going to turn it round because my biggest bit's there, so I want to try and get that piece on first. I'm going to line it up with sort of the edge. So trying to see it and trying to do it, lining it up. I think we have got that. Oh yes, I got it. So we're going to bring in some of these lemons, and let's bring in my tacky glue to pop these in. So I think when I was using these yesterday, I was colouring these in with some of our tri-blends. Even on, so I'd cut out on textured cardstock yesterday, but I was even on the textured cardstock, I used our tri-blends. It still blends lovely. You just get that lovely texture coming through rather than, just a normal card if you've not used, or if you've used the Nina. So pop that one in there. And then find my last one. So there. So once these are in now, I mean, I could go in and use my tri-blends on them to give them some highlight. If I wanted to, I could come in with my gel pen, which I love to do. And even if you've not coloured them in, even if you just pop that little bit of gel pen on there, it looks lovely. So you don't necessarily have to go full on every time you are colouring. You can, like you've just seen, just adding that little bit of highlight looks lovely. So last one, let's bring in this last piece of acetate and do exactly the same. So just get that off there. turn this over and dot it on those edges. So again, I think this is a perfect example of how using and having more than one glue works better for you, because I obviously using the dot it on the edges, and then for this bit I'm using either my normal one, or I could use my red liner tape. But you can see how easy it is to, once you start crafting, use and need lots and lots of different glues.
Yeah.
So I always rave about glues, and I think, you know, it could be a bit of a boring topic sometimes, but
It's quite a useful topic though, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I remember when I first started and actually when I first started doing paper crafting, people were always using tape, the double side, finger lift
Yeah.
tape, but we'd fold it halfway across, you
Yeah.
know, and then sort of line up two corners and then pull your tape away. And that's how everybody was doing it. And then everyone's using some kind of like a tacky glue or a water-based glue. I think people sort of stick with what they like and still stick with what they know. But
Yeah.
it's almost like a fashion for glues and adhesives that we have sort of different things. But very useful watching some of those glue school shows that we've had in the past. If you are new and you don't know what kind of adhesives you want to use, or you've tried using one adhesive and it didn't really work for you, if you watch some glue school shows, that will explain all those different things, different ways of doing those glues for you. So definitely worth doing. Kim Rice says, I'm beginning to think I need a white gel pen. Yeah.
yes,
I think so.
absolutely. You absolutely do. So what I've done is that scar line that I put across, I've unfortunately, of course I have, because it's Sunday night, what I've done is I've burnished it, and I really shouldn't have,
Right.
because I popped them on there just so I could know where to line these up perfectly. And I didn't even need to do that either. So it doesn't really matter. They're burnished, but it's still going to stand up perfectly. It's still not really going to make so much of a difference, but just for you, you don't want to burnish those scar lines, or you didn't need to. So let's flatten that down. That's just gone a little bit wonky. Let's straighten it back up.
And so this kind of card will fold completely flat for you to post it?
Yes, oh absolutely. That's what I love about this. So I did a similar one on a craft along a little while ago. It was a 6-sided one, but it was with the circle nesting dies.
Oh, okay.
And you can, you know, I know Debbie's done these before. I think we've all done these before. They just look lovely. And when you've got a collection where you want to show lots of it off. So this particular one has got those 2 gorgeous edgeables in it. So I've got 2 in there. Why wouldn't I try and show both of them off as much as possible? So pop that down there. Which one am I missing? That one. So let's get this glued and popped on. I've just a couple of sentiments, and I don't think you need much more because it's such a wow card when it's stood up anyway. So not on those lemon ones. I'm gonna just make sure that's nice and burnished. I'm gonna bring in, so I've got when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So we'll pop that one on. It's funny, I was looking at my Facebook memories earlier on today, and I shared, there was a post on there from about 10 years ago, and it said, life has never given me lemons. Life has given me anger problems, issues with trust, this, that and the other, but never lemons. It was hilarious, it did make me chuckle. It felt very apt today. Life definitely gave me anger issues today towards my box, can I just say. So pop that on there.
Yeah.
Let me flick it round to that one, and we'll put Live Your Zest Life.
I like that.
Yeah, I love that. I love happy little sentiments like this. So as much as I'm still joking about that box stressing me out, for one, that's me, you can't let go of a joke. You know, has to really milk it until the end. And then pop that on there. But I like to think I am living my zest life, definitely.
Oh, I think so.
So let's stand that up. Make sure that all my sides are glued nice, which they are. So I have got that lovely pinwheel effect card going on there that I just love. The fact that I can showcase both of those edgeables all in the one card.
That's gorgeous. Oh, love that. So this is your Mediterranean Dreams collection. This is the smaller section. So if you, it was launched on Friday. So these don't have the paper pads in them, although the 12 by 12 paper pad is available separately. The first item you're going to get in this bundle is this one, which is your Mediterranean tile. I've realised I've got everything upside down. Becky. Then you've got your delicate lace border. You've then got your sentiments, live your zest life with the dies in there as well. You've then got your, see, I've got everything upside down. God can't take me anywhere. There we go. Then you've got your lemon vine, which does look absolutely beautiful in so many different ways. You've then got the tile. This is your 3D embossing folder, which has got your decorative tile, loads and loads of texture on this. It looks absolutely beautiful. This next one is your Mediterranean window with the shutters and the bougainvillea and that little sort of orange tree with the urn in there. Very, very nice stamp set. And then you've got your olives and leaves in here as well. £55 or $68, £44 or $54.40. You do have other items that are available separately, including the pens and the 12 by 12 paper pad and also the linen cardstock, but they're not available in this bundle. You will have to buy those separately. Take advantage of us having a little bit of a break to check out your baskets. Don't forget, you've got that bog off, buy one get one free offer in May. Bog off May is the code you need to use, and we're also giving you free deals, free gifts. If you spend £20 or $20, you'll get a chandelier from the Masquerade Ball. And if you spend over £100 or $100, you will get a stamp and die set, which is your 3D scene builder. So definitely worth making sure you take advantage of those. We're going to have a quick break, and we'll see you in a couple of moments.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What did she do?
Exactly
what
how
did she
he
do?
looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
we get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Hello everybody, welcome back. I've got a special announcement. It is Jane Adams' birthday today. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Hope you're having a lovely day. She says she's feeling old. Don't feel old, you know. Just enjoy your birthday. Yeah.
We was discussing this the other day.
Yeah.
I think we were discussing it with George actually. And I was saying I still feel 16 in my mind. I don't feel like I've aged or matured or anything.
But do you remember what happened last night when we were walking down to Sainsbury's to go get our food?
Yes.
So Rochelle says to me, how old are you? And I said, I don't know. I think am I 47 or am I 48? And I had to phone my husband to check how old I was because I'd forgotten. I've got that old. I can't remember how old I am. Very, very sad. But Jane, I do hope you're having a lovely day. Let us know, what did your cake look like? That's always important.
Yes.
Are you having cake? Do you like cake? And what have you been doing today? Jean says, I bought the Mediterranean set and some hunky-dory mirror card stock this weekend. Fantastic. Looking forward to receiving that, I'm sure. I think the Mediterranean Dreams is absolutely beautiful, as are the other items that we had as a launch on Friday. I launched these on Friday as well as Mediterranean Dreams in Wake Up Call. I didn't do launch day, sorry, I did launch day. But obviously these are an item that I had on a softer side of life. These are your sewing templates. These are the ragdolls. You get in here a template in order to make the bodies of the ragdolls. And the boy and the girl ragdolls are just exactly the same. The girl ragdoll's got long hair. That's pretty much it. And we've given you in here, also in the set, you'll be able to get the ragdoll clothing. So this is outfit number 2. So this is the stuff that's more for boys, trainers, shorts, t-shirt. You can easily adapt those shorts into trousers. And then for the female ragdoll, you've got templates in here to make a dress, and make a blouse, make a skirt, and also make a pair of dungarees. You're also going to be getting a bundle of fat quarters here. These are in pastel colour. So you've got baby pink, you've got it's like a pale sort of primrose yellow, you've got a baby blue, and you've also got a pale green as well. Fat quarters in each of those, so the equivalent of a whole metre of fabric here. And the price for all of this is £29.97 and $38.85. Platinum price is £23.98 and $31.08. You can see the size of the dolls that are just here. They are easy to make. They are definitely something that you can make as a beginner. They're not too complicated. They don't have any joints, so they're definitely something, if you're fancying an idea of making a few dolls, you can absolutely do that. Remember, you can make and sell as well, so if you wanted to make dolls and sell them at a craft fair, you can absolutely do that, no problem at all. Well, right, so We keep losing the doll's shoes. I'm just going to say, and I'm pretty sure I've put that in the warehouse when I was putting everything away. I think well, not the warehouse, but in Unit 3, like my little Softcraft warehouse thing that I've got all my samples in. I'm pretty sure that's where her shoe is. But it's like any child. No children keep hold of their shoes, do they? Let's be honest, whenever we've gone out with our kids or grandchildren or nieces and nephews, they've never got a shoe. They can never find their shoes. They've always got one shoe and one sock in their hand and a bare foot. That's just the way they are. But yeah, great. I think these are brilliant for sort of using old scraps of fabric. Maybe you've got school uniforms, you might want to make them school uniform outfits as well when the kids leave from school. I think that's a great idea. But I would say that because I launched them and they're Softcraft and I like that. Right, another item that we have are our glitter markers. These are absolutely gorgeous. I love these. I have a full set of these and I don't know how I can put them down. They're so beautiful. The first one is your vibrant florals. You've got 6 pens in here, all those really brilliant, zesty, bright colours. This next one is your neon lights, very much all those neon colours that you can see here, and the final one here is your cool elements. These are buy one get one free in this. Sorry, buy two get one free in this pack, in this set. So you can see all of those different colours here on this board, all of those sort of very vibrant colours, and these are really beautiful pens for you to use. £23.98 or $35.98. Platinum price is £19.80 or $28.78. I'll show you a couple of finished samples so you can see how they look. Now if I move it in the light, you can see all that beautiful glitter on there, on that black and the blue. Really stunning and great for things like, if you're going to be sending a card to somebody with a unicorn, unicorns need glitter. Let's be honest, you don't want a unicorn without glitter. That's just a sad unicorn. And no unicorn should be sad. And then we've got another item here using those on that beautiful fairy. So definitely something to pop in your basket. And do remember, if you spend over £20 or $20, you will get a free gift of the Masquerade Ball chandelier die. Right, next thing we've got are the box making showstoppers. Now, I've not seen these before. I've not seen these being made. So I'm really looking forward to the fact that you're going to be doing these in a demo. These are incredible. So the first one we've got is your picnic treat box. So this is what the packaging would look like. And so you've got the die in there to create that box and all of those different elements in there. So if I show you on the back, on the reverse here, you can see all those different sort of intricate dies that you've got there. This shows you on the board how they look. You've got so much in here, so many different designs, very, very intricate ideas. So this is your picnic treat box. The next one we've got is your prism. Again, very intricate. You've got all of that worker die to create that sort of outside of the box with all of those other little pieces that go inside it. The next one we've got in here is the roll-up treat box. Again, you can see you're getting a huge amount of metal on here, and these would be quite, you could make them by scoring all of your cards, but why not make it nice and easy by buying the dies, so it makes them quick and easy for you to make all these boxes. So that's that one. The next one is this small box die here. Which is quite a small one here with the kind of intricate dies around here, sort of embellishments. And then we've got a shadow box here, which I remember seeing when they were launched, which I think are absolutely lovely. So sort of fold into each other and you can create those sort of edges around the box. £80 or $95, you're saving, wow, you're saving £129, 62% saving. Wow, £64 or $76 is your platinum price. These are incredible deals, really, really good. I can't wait to see what you're going to make with these because I think I need these.
They are, we all know I love a box. And what's even better...
Even now?
I like these boxes because it's all done for me.
Yeah. No working out.
No working out. No being confused by your own writing. I should have been a doctor. I'm going to use the Prism Treat box just to show you exactly how this goes together. You do have some instructions in here, and you will also... I've got lots of little bits in here as well. You also have a stencil. Mine is missing, but it doesn't really matter. But so it shows you how to make your basic prism box, and then the advanced one. So that is where you're going to die cut 6 of them out, and that is where your stencil comes in hand. You're going to use the stencil to create the outside. It's sort of a wrap that goes round, and then that's obviously what's going to allow you to attach them all together, which results in that gorgeous die there, that box there. If I just bring you it in. So I've just got a couple here. So that is, it's amazing. It is a showstopper, but it is so easy to create and to put together. It's absolutely beautiful. And you can see all of your boxes will open.
Would that be like the equivalent of having those prism-shaped chocolate bars all
Yes.
rolled up together?
Well, with how much they've shrunk,
Yeah.
they'd fit in there.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah, and then another one just obviously in the bright colours.
Oh, lovely.
These ones, I mean, that one has unfortunately come unglued, but you could have that side open. You don't have to have your sides glued. You could have the middles glued, and then, you know, your top opening. We've got some little pull tabs on here just with a little bit of ribbon that allows you to pull them all open. But lots of different possibilities with this. It is an absolutely gorgeous set. These are absolutely my favourite box dies. This one, we've got the one with the exploding box. All of them that came with this collection, I absolutely love. They are absolutely right up my street. So let me bring in my plate. Let's move that rubber mat because I don't need that anymore. So pop that to the side. So I've got a piece of my craft card. I'm going to bring in my plate. And this die just fits perfectly, and you can see. So you are not going to be able to get away with running these through any of your smaller machines. It's this one or larger. Obviously, all your smaller elements are going to go through your mini. But obviously for the main piece, you're going to require your A4 plates. So let's pop that on there and run it through. So there we go. And then I've got some of the gorgeous linen cardstock and that gorgeous paper from the Bohemian that I was using earlier today. Gorgeous collection. I used it with black earlier, but I thought I'll use it with the craft card this time just to show you how beautiful it goes with that as well. So let's pop them there. So take that off. I'm going to pop this to the side for now because we're not going to put it together until we've got all our elements glued onto it.
Okay.
So we're going to pop that back on there, and then you've got lots of choice. You can see that you've got that there that's going to go beautifully on your little lip or your flap. Anything like that. It depends on how you're going to be tucking it in, whether you're going to be gluing that on, if you're going to be tucking it in, or you're going to use like hook and loop to attach it to the outside. Will depend on whether you're really wanting to use that one or not. But I love that you've got like that matte layer piece. You've got this one that can cut in, or obviously use this to cut out and layer it on top. You've got another one here. You've got this gorgeous if I can get it off, this gorgeous foliage piece. Let's pop that off. Pop that one back. Oh no, that didn't go there, did it? Let's pop that back where it belongs. And do you know what I love about this particular one? We've got a little robin in here.
Oh.
I'm gathering it's just a generic bird, but I popped this, I got this one out, and I just thought, we've been talking about robin for 2 days, so we're going to pop that on for Charlotte.
Yeah.
Charlotte and Gracie, isn't it? So we're going to use that one as well. Let's have a look. Even on the edge piece, look, you've got that, can I pop it? You've got even the piece to cut out a nice matte layer on the edges as well.
There's so much in there, isn't there? So many different options.
So much. I mean, this one here, it's not just one die. You've got, again, a matte layer piece with that one. So there's just so much in here. I absolutely love it. So let's just die cut some out of this. This has got to be my favourite colour of all time. It's like a coral, isn't it? But it's like the brightest, beautifulest coral I've ever seen. I sometimes, you know, I've been thinking, should we go to Sarah or Leanne and ask for single colour packs of our linens?
Yes.
So some of our linen cardstock, like this one, I would buy a 50 or 100 pack of just that particular colour, for sure, definitely. And we've got one that's got quite a deep midnighty navy blue in, and I would buy just a whole box of that as well.
I do like linen cardstock.
I do. And our linen cardstock is brilliant, it really is. So let's mat and layer this one. So we'll cut this absolutely fully out. Let me bring in another piece. We're going to pop this on here as well. We're going to pop this onto a little bit of craft cardstock as well as that.
So you're going to cut through 2 layers of card?
Yes, yeah, because that's on a linen cardstock.
Yeah.
It should cut through them both, absolutely no problem. And then should we pop this one on as well? We might as well put them all on while we're running through. So let me get just another little bit of tape. If I've got lots of dies on, I'm always going to tape them all. Chances are they don't ever move anyway. But
lots of people like the idea of a single pack of coloured cardstock. 1, 2, 3, 4 people saying yes, please. Single packs of cardstock. So you're going to have to message that now.
Yeah.
We need to do what I said. We need like a little suggestion box just outside of the studio, because sometimes we forget. We almost need to be writing them down and then posting them through the letterbox. So Leanne's got all these different options for all the, you know, sometimes people message in and say, oh, what about such and such? And we think, yes, it's a great idea, but it's remembering to then write it down and email it across to Leanne afterwards. So I'm going to suggest that to John. Is John in tomorrow? Yeah, I'm going to tell John.
That is a great idea. You need to write that idea down before you forget that one. So yeah, you can see that that die is cut all the way through both layers of that. So if I was, oh, it's flown away. Oh, it's here. So if I was brilliant at fussy cutting, maybe I would cut out, you know, the little robin's red breast. I'm not gonna, because I'm rubbish at fussy cutting. So what I am gonna do is just with my tri-blend, I'm just gonna pop myself on a little red breast. It's a little bit, I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
I've got my little, I'm not, actually, if you're not brilliant at fussy cutting, you've got all those little elements actually that have just come out.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm going to pop that on because that looks a little bit more professional. If you were better at colouring than I am, because I'm definitely a crafter than a artist or a colourist for sure, then you would probably make that robin's breast look a little bit better than I just did. But actually,
I think he's got a lovely breast.
He has now.
He has. He's got a lovely breast.
Oh, you'll make him blush. I'll have to put him some little pink cheeks on. Right, let me just pop that needle in there before I forget. Right, so let's bring this in. So I've got this gorgeous piece cut out here. I've got that little decorative flourish there. Let me just bring my poker tool in. And I've got that one there. So what I can do now is I can run that back through. In fact, I'm going to, because that's going to look lovely popping through under there. So let's run that back through on this. Okay, let me just pop those to the side so I don't lose them. So bring this in. So what I'm going to do, actually, so I'm going to mat and layer this one on one of the sides. I'm going to show you how that cuts out straight into the box, which is, again, obviously 2 totally different effects that you're going to get. So let's pop that on here while we're running it through. So let's line it up nice and in the middle. Pop that there. And then what was I going to cut? What were I going to do?
I don't know what you're going to do. What are you going to do?
Let's pop that through while I'm thinking about, because I was going to do something else. And then I got, it'll come to me. Oh, it was this, wasn't it? There we go. It was that I was going to die. See, I knew it'd come to me. Let's pop that on there. And then run this all through together. It has definitely been, you know when you have something that sort of derails you, so like that box earlier, it proper stumped me and everything. And you feel like everything just sort of goes downhill from there. And that's how I feel a little bit about the rest of today. So I think you definitely should be sharing that Solero.
Oh, you can have it. You can have it. We've got one Solero left. One, yeah. Because you sell them in packs of 3. And we had one last night each. Yeah, no good. Now, you're saying about when something goes wrong and you keep it with you. Now, my son's school, they would have a meditation at the beginning of each class in a way of like you get rid of all of the stuff that's gone wrong in that lesson. If something, you got questions wrong or you got told off, rather than carrying it with you, you sort of then reset for the next one. And we almost need to do that in between shows. When something's gone wrong, because things do go wrong, we need to sort of have a little bit of meditation. And it is International Meditation Day today.
Oh.
We should have had a little meditation section over there. We should have done that.
Yeah.
No. We sort of had a meditation time outside in the
we did.
in the sunshine, didn't we?
We did. It was
eating jam.
I had my scone. I did it correctly. It was scone, jam, then cream.
So I'm on the fence. I don't really mind. I'm easy.
I must admit, I didn't think it bothered me until I saw George had done his wrong earlier. I was like, what?
He's done his the Devon way, haven't you? The Devon way. And if anybody hasn't had a scone with jam and cream, you need clotted cream, not double cream, but clotted cream, which is different and so much more delicious. And you definitely need strawberry jam or raspberry jam, not pineapple. Not pineapple jam.
It's just, no.
It's just wrong on many levels.
That was wrong.
And not courgette jam either, because that's frankly disgusting.
What?
Yeah, I had a glut of courgettes one year, and I had a WI, a Women's Institute cookbook, and it says about making courgette jam, so I made it, and it looks like nuclear waste. It is like, it's like fluorescent yellow, and it is absolutely disgusting.
Yes,
not pleasant at all. Don't bother. Just throw those big courgettes or marrows away. Don't bother.
That doesn't sound very nice.
No.
All I'm doing now is, as you can see, I'm just scoring all of my score lines that I've got in there. I'm going to pop this one on. Just, turn it round so they're all the same way up. I'm going to pop on some dotty onto this. But what I am going to do before is bring this one in that I nearly forgot about. So I've got this gorgeous piece.
I do like using craft card.
Yeah.
We don't use it enough, really, do we?
No, and it's so lovely, which is why I used it, because that colour with it is just absolutely perfect. So I could pop that onto some foam pads if I wanted to. I'm not going to. I'm going to pop it just flat onto the box and then pop that on there, just lining that up nicely. So again, if you feel like you need to pop something behind here to give it a little bit more stiffness, a bit more structure, you can use acetate if you don't want anything behind there. You just want it to look like you can see straight into the box, or obviously you can use a coloured pattern card for in there if you wanted to. So then again, depending on how you want your box to open and close will depend on which particular pieces you are going to glue. I'm going to have mine opening traditionally, so it means that I'm just going to glue these two here. So let's pop glue on there. And pop that there. The sooner we can get that mic working so everyone can hear what the guys are saying in the gallery, the better.
Yeah, you don't know what we have to screen out of our heads when we're at our show. Sue Benson says, hello to everyone. I've been watching and been inspired. I've over-gardened yesterday, so I'm feeling it today. Cookie, my cat, is giving moral support. Or definitely take it easy and craft this afternoon if you've done too much gardening. I'm not built for stooping. I'm also not built for running. Stooping, you know when you bend down? I can't do that. It hurts too much, so I don't do that. I don't do ironing either because it involves stooping and bending. Yeah. Or hoovering. There's lots of stuff I don't do actually. Don't do hoovering. Lots of people, as I said, lots of people like the idea of your single pack cardstock. No single colour cardstock.
Yeah, definitely.
Gilmore said she complimented you on your pretty handwriting on your Facebook post after the last show.
I was
writing. You do have nice handwriting.
I was writing that out and I was thinking to myself, this looks really nice. Sometimes when you write really scruffy and then the occasion that I write nice, I'm like, that looks actually, you can read that. So for this, I have popped my little Robin Redbreast, just for you, Charlotte and Gracie, on the top. I have cut all these out, but I'm not going to pop them on because I've die cut. It's almost like gives you the effect of one of those laser cut boxes. I've die cut both those sides out, and then just on there, I've matte and layered that gorgeous paper. But again, if I bring this one in just to show you what your stencil is going to do, and it's a very simple stencil, it's nothing hard or anything. So this is your stencil, that's literally it. It's going to score the width of these, you're going to glue two of them together, you're going to wrap it round your box. So I would wrap it round this, I would decide which way I wanted this opening, if I wanted it opening left or right. And again, with regards to how you're putting your decoration on, but you're just going to, it's literally a strip of card, scored, all glued together, and you've got this beautiful, beautiful box, prism box.
Gorgeous.
So that's it on its own, and that's all of those six together.
Fantastic, love that. So these are our box making showstopper. You can see here, I've got these to hand. So this first one is your picnic treat box. So you can see here how that works with, it opens up and you've got all those different types of boxes on there. Then you have this one, which is your small box sign. You can see here, again, with all of those little tiny embellishments. Then we have this one, which is your shadow box, which looks lovely, really, really nice item, great for when you're doing some home decor bits and pieces. And you can see here, this is that prism box that you've just seen with all of those different parts and different sections in there. And then this final one here is your roll-up treat box. Again, all of those different dies that you're getting in there, so you can embellish it any way that you like. £80 or $95, huge saving on this. £64 or $76. So if you're keen on doing some boxes and you don't want the hassle of measuring them up, these are definitely the way to go. Right, the next thing we have is these cut-in and cut-out dies. You can see here, I'll just move some of the samples across so you can see those in just a moment, what these look like on the board. So this one is your graceful swans. And you've got two dies here, one to cut out the shape like you've got round here, or you can take that away and just cut into the card. And you've got the same situation with all of these. This next one is your flowers and butterfly, sorry, regal rose, this one. This one is your splendid sunflower. I really like that one, I think it's gorgeous. This one is your butterfly meadow. Then you have your, why won't you move? Bold butterfly. And then you have a little birdie on this one. So if I show you a few samples so you can see what they look like. This is the one with that little bird and little TP card, and these are what I've started making TP cards more. This one with your butterfly, which looks absolutely beautiful. We've got another one here, a shaker card using that butterfly. And then one with the butterfly, and that's been heat embossed. So you've got that sort of enamelled effect on there. £29.16 or $37.50. Platinum price is £23.33 or $30. Again, great deal. 12 dies you've got in total. So definitely, again, something worth doing. Remember, spend over £20 or $20, you get free gift of the chandelier moss grade ball chandelier die. Over £100 or $100, you will get a 3D scene builder stamp and die set as well. Just want to make sure you don't miss out on those special deals. We'll give you the opportunity to check out your baskets, and we'll see you in a couple of moments.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Thank you. I'd like to thank my mum, my dad, they said get on with it. The Crafters' Choice Awards are here. From the 23rd to the 26th of May, we'll be shining the spotlight on your most loved Crafters Companion tools and creative goodies. Every day, a new category of crafting nominees will take to the stage, and we need your help to choose the winners. Head over to our website to cast your vote. You can also shop all of our nominated crafting items on our Crafters' Choice Awards online sale. There's going to be so many fabulous offers and deals. It's the perfect opportunity to refresh your crafting space with paper craft, sewing products and much more at award-winning prices. A new winner will be announced each day on Crafters TV, so tune in to the last show of the day for a glittering Crafters Choice Awards soiree.
There once was a man who was very crafty. His name was Craig from Carnoustie. He joined the team on Crafters TV. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He wanted to prove he was the man, but he lost at craft was to Leanne. But 2 weeks later he beat Jan. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He did so well on Crafters TV, Sarah sent him off to Germany, where he did some work for QVC. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. His crafting skills, they aren't half bad. In fact, I'd say they're totally rad. That's mainly down to his favourite foam pads. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. The crafters, they loved him a lottie for his charm and skill. They went quite potty, they nicknamed him the Hardy Scotty. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. In the crafting world, he's standing tall. He's the best Scottish crafter of them all. Catch him Monday to Friday on his wake-up call. Oh, crafty Scottishman craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live.
Do you know, of all the songs that Ben does, and Ben does some amazing songs, that's the one we all sing to, isn't it? I love that. I like that song. I like the Coco Cabana one. I like that one. They're all really good. Ben, we need more songs.
I've been telling him that we need a song, us ladies.
Oh, what? All the crafty ladies?
Yeah.
All the crafty ladies? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He says, well, you dance though, wouldn't we?
Yeah, he says, would you dance? I went, oh, I'd absolutely dance. He said, would you sing? I said, yes. I said, I would be Posh Spice. You turn my mic all the way down. But obviously that's my opinion and not the opinion of Crafter's Companion.
Do you know, I remember going to see the Spice Girls in the concert, and Victoria Beckham sang better, I have to say, live, than some of the others did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think at the beginning perhaps that was the case, but I think, you know, towards the end it was terrible. That's what I reckon.
If she's
Is she
watching,
a platinum member?
she's a platinum member.
I
She'll
can
have
imagine. Yeah, she'll be watching this because I think she missed out on Mediterranean Dreams. Silly Vix, silly. You should have been watching us rather than running your fashion empire. But we don't worry, because we still do have some Mediterranean Dreams for you, but we don't have the showstopper anymore. But we do have this selection of goodies for you. So these are your 31-piece collection. This is your stencil with your olives and leaves. Then you have your Mediterranean window. We've got that beautiful window. It's almost something like Mamma Mia with those shutters outside and all the flowers around the outside. Then we've got this beautiful 3D decorative tile embossing folder. Huge amount of texture on here. You could ink those all up separately. It just looks like walking through all like the tiled bathroom floors of a really nice hotel in Morocco or somewhere like that. This one is your lemon vine edgeable die, absolutely beautiful. You've seen some beautiful demos with this over the weekend. This is like, I think this is like my star buy out of the whole collection. Next one here is your Zest for Life stamp and die stamp and die. So you can do individual oranges and lemons, and you've got all those really cool, zesty sentiments in there. You've got your delicate lace border die. And you also have your Mediterranean tile die, 2 dies, one to cut in and one to cut out. £55 or $68. Platinum price is £44 or $54.40. Now you also have other things in the Mediterranean collection. They're not available as a bundle anymore, but one of them is the aqua markers here. You've got these available on the website, 3 different aqua markers on here. You've also got some linen cardstock in those gorgeous colours. And then finally, you've got the show-stopping 12 by 12 paper pad with all of these stunning, I mean really beautiful papers with one side sort of like tile design and others with all the florals and the fruit on there as well. So do have a look on the website for those. Do remember we've got special deals for you, £20 you get a free gift. £20 or $20, and £100 or $100, you get another free gift on there. And there is the buy one, get one free section of the website. Use the code BOGOFFMAY to get buy one, get one free on certain items. Right, we've got one more demo. Then we've got vote for demo of the day, demo of the show, demo of the day, demo of the week. Whew. It's going to be busy.
It's going to be
busy.
I do feel like I need to say, though, if your name's May, Becky's not being mean.
I'm not being mean.
It's just every time you say, bog off May,
yeah.
I keep thinking, if someone's called May and they just catch it, they're going to be really
I'm really sorry, no. It's buy one, get one free. I'm not saying bog off at all, but I am, because it's buy one, get one free. So yeah, I'm not being rude.
I just think, if someone's just hearing just that little bit, they'll be like, what on earth have I done?
Sorry, May. Is there anyone called May that's watching messaging? I apologise in advance. I don't mean to be rude. But you want to take advantage of the buy one, get one free offers that we've got for you.
It will have caught her attention, and now she will be buying all her bog-offs.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, so the Mediterranean Dreams, I'm going to get one last chance to have a play with this. I've got a few of the items here. I've got the stencil, I've got that gorgeous stamp and die set with the oranges and lemons in, and I've got this gorgeous cutting tie. So it's like a tile. It's called Mediterranean tile. and it is absolutely gorgeous. So you've got the piece that cuts out, or you've got the piece that cuts in. So obviously using this on its own, you're going to create a beautiful, intricate element in the front of your card. If you're using them together, you're going to cut it out, or you're going to cut out the most gorgeous, intricate tile. So let me just tape these down so that doesn't move. And let's pop it through. So I'm just using my normal white stamping card. If I wanted to go in with some watercolour pens, aqua pens onto this, obviously I would use my watercolour cardstock, because that would look beautiful, especially if you're using the 3 tricolour pens that come with this collection. So they're aqua, so they're tricolour aqua. I will get there. Keep having to add another word, don't I? Yeah, if you're going to use those, they're going to look amazing. But again, it all depends on what it is that you were doing and looking for. So you can look. I must admit, I love it when it falls upside down and you can see that I don't have to do anything else to that. There's a couple left in there that I need to poke out. But how beautiful is that? How amazing does that cut through that gorgeous tile? So let me just move all these little bits first. And then I'm going to bring this back in. So let's just pop those last few bits out. There, and there. And I think that's it. So I've already got this cut out, so just using that outside die, I've just cut out from that gorgeous linen cardstock, and we're going to pop this over. Now that looks lovely. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my Midnight Water Reactive. I'm going to bring in my scrap piece of card. Got my Midnight, and I'm just going to go around the edges. Just going to deepen those edges up. So not going all the way through, and you will see, because it's a linen cardstock, it does tend to soak into it a lot more. Also, because it's blue as well, it's not going to stand out, but I want that ombre look going in from the edges. So again, because I've got that tile going over, I don't have to be too careful or worry about being too careful when I'm inking this up. So if I just pop that there, lift this up and bring it on, and you can see obviously lots of it is covered anyway, so if there's any line marks, you're not necessarily going to see them. I want to be able to see more of this really deep blue, so I'm going to go further into the middle. So just carry on. Oh, do you know what look nice on the edges? Some gold gilding flakes.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice.
That would look amazing. So again, let's try it, see if I'm more happy with that. Now you can see more of that coming through. So I'm happy with that. We're going to pop that there. Move that to the side. And then we're going to glue this on. I'm going to use my Dotty. If for something that is this size, if you don't want to use your dotted tape pen on it, if you have got our A4 double-sided adhesive sheets in your stash, if you haven't, you absolutely must get some because they're amazing. You could run that through with this, and then you've got a huge sticker, so to speak, rather than having to use your Dotty.
You don't have to change the plate configuration when you use that. You just use it as you would do normal cardstock.
No, just use it as you normally would. Let's give that a little bit of an offset, just so you can see lots more of that blue coming through. Now what I'm going to do is just on the top, I'm going to pick some yellow up and I'm going to take it off. As much sense as that makes. I just want the tiniest little bit on. Just around the edges, just to make it pop. Just that traditional blue and yellow that you see in these places where obviously the inspiration for this collection has come from is just perfect. I feel like I need to do the mwah. the
Bellissimo.
mwah, bellissima. Yeah, absolutely. So just a nice normal fold card. I've used that gorgeous stencil just on the top.
Nice.
And that green I've used is the one from our new duos. Our new ink duets.
Yeah.
It's not Kylie and Jason, is it? It's duet.
No,
duo,
but I keep wanting to call it a duo. I don't know why. Not duet. It just sounds wrong when I say duet. Jane Adams says, I'm digging your Ramon shirt. Lots of people liking your shirt today.
Yeah.
I do have a question for you, but it's about your craft along, about a measurement for your craft along. So I think we might have to...
I did know craft along. Okay. I know nothing.
We might have to answer that a little bit later. I don't think we're going to have time to be able to do that. But we will answer that.
Yes, yeah, ask the question, absolutely.
So Hannah says, did Michelle the measurements for the Mars bar tray at the bottom of the craft thing? Not sure if it should be 1.5 or 1.75 inches wide.
Yes, 1 3/4 of an inch wide.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, that's easy.
That was an easy one.
It was.
Give me more like that.
Okay. I'd quite like a Mars bar, actually.
I could just eat a Mars bar. Mars bar ice cream.
That means we've got to walk down to the shop again.
It?
I'm not doing that today. You can have my Solero.
We could always get the taxi to drop us at the shop.
No, yeah, can't walk in anymore.
There's Mars bars in the vending machine, you know.
Oh, are there? We could maybe get the taxis to stop off at the garage at the bottom of this.
Oh, we could
do that. We might do that. Yeah, we'll buy them a Mars bar in exchange. Yeah. Let's hope we won't be late again tonight. We've had some problems with taxis being a little bit late for us. Hopefully it won't happen. Because we ended up missing quite a lot of Britain's Got Talent last night. By the time we got into the house, didn't we?
I know.
Yeah, not very happy. Not happy at all.
I loved that little dance troupe that we saw.
Oh yeah, they were quite good, weren't they?
They was quite good. Because he did an extra golden buzzer for them, didn't he?
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I think it spoils it actually now. You know, it's not quite the same golden buzzers. And actually, you know, you sort of know as soon as they come on whether they're going to get a golden buzzer, because there's quite a big kind of emotional story behind them, and they tend to get a golden buzzer. I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but I just think, you know, maybe we should just stick with what, you know, you only get one each.
I would so have got a golden buzzer today because I cried on air. So Michelle, you had a story, you had an emotional roller coaster. It was an incredible journey that you had today, and you deserved a boom, ticker tape. And you know,
I've got some glitter paste I can throw over you.
Yes, please, glitter paste. I ain't fussy. Oh, I went proper Yorkshire then, didn't I? I ain't.
Yeah,
so let's just, these are those, the oranges and lemons from that gorgeous stamp set. I'm going to double this one up because I've popped that onto one.
Okay.
So this needs to be higher for me. There we go. Let's pop this one, where's my scissors, onto here. Pop that there. And then I have just got relax. That's going to go up there. And that is it. Sometimes less is more. I do struggle with the less is more, I must admit. But when you've got collections like this, you can still do a less is more and it still look amazing.
Oh, that's lovely. I really like that Mediterranean tile. That's really good, isn't it? Right, we need to do a vote for a demo of the show. So while Michelle gets all her bits and pieces together, we will do that. Now, that was Mediterranean Dreams that you've just seen. I will show you a couple of finished samples while Michelle gets ready, so you can see the kinds of things you can make with this collection. They are absolutely beautiful. Look at that the wrong way around. Isn't that beautiful, that card? Now it's right way up. Really, really beautiful with that little window with the shutter and the bougainvillea over the top. Then we've got this one here. twisted easel card. Look at that with all of those different colours in there. We've got this one. This I think is my favourite one. This Z-fold card with a lemon over the top. Really beautiful card. So this is a great collection. Right, how many have we got to vote for?
I've got 4, surprisingly.
4, wow. Let's have a look.
So number 1 is those beautiful insert pads.
Yep.
With that lovely verse on there. Number 2 was the Mediterranean Dreams. Number 3 was the little prison box that I did with the little robin on the top. And then number 4 was the one that I've just done again with the Mediterranean Dreams.
Lovely. Get your votes in, numbers 1, 2, 3 or 4. But do be quick. We've also got votes for demo of the day and also demo of the week to get done as well. So we just say scissors for a penny? Who wants scissors for a penny? Everyone wants scissors for a penny. We've got a special deal with the Swan Lake collection here. So this is the box. It's got over 140 elements. And if you buy this for an extra penny, you get a pair of scissors. That's a bargain, isn't it? Loads of different items in this. It's £50 or $59.96. Platinum price is £40 or $47.97. If you saw when we launched that, there were some absolutely beautiful different elements inside that. So definitely worth popping in your basket as well. Now, we also, not only do we have the Mediterranean Dreams launching on Friday, we also have the Ragdolls, which you can see just beside me. Now, in the deal that we have for you today, you can get the templates to make the dolls. Now the male doll and the female doll are exactly the same. We've just given the female doll longer hair, but they form exactly the same way. They're very easy for you to do. They are easily accomplishable for a sort of novice sewer. You just need a sewing machine to stitch them together. So you get the templates to make the dolls, and you also get the templates to make the clothing. So for the boys, you've got a pair of trainers as well as a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. For the girl, you've got dungarees, a blouse, a skirt and a dress. You're also going to be getting a section of fat quarters, which I think I've moved now, but a section of fat quarters. Altogether, you'll get a whole metre worth of fabric, but in quarters, you'll get pale blue, pale pink, pale green, and pale yellow as well. So enough to start making some of those clothes. £29.97 or $38.85. Your platinum price is £23.98 or $31.08. You're saving over 15% on that, and these have been absolutely flying out. People are really loving those dolls. Now we've got a few more deals for you. This is a garden party. You buy 5 and you get, buy 3 and you get 6 for free. Well, that makes no sense. You buy the top line, you get all of the rest of those for free. Lots of different things in there, including sort of large dies for party and celebrate. You've also got stencils in there. The price for this is £22.97, $29.85. Platinum price is £18.38 or $23.88. We do have a winner of demo of the show. Could you guess which one it is? Always like to ask if people guess.
Number 2.
Do you think it's number 2? It's number 4.
Oh, this one.
You looked really confused there, Michelle.
Well
done. Right, I'm going to get all of the others out together for demo of the day here. So we've got. Which one? That was the first time this morning, wasn't it? You lose track, don't you?
You do.
Throughout the day. So demo of the day. It's all Michelle. It's all Michelle. So the first one we have is this one with a snowman on it. It's a shaker card. You can see here that's your vintage snowman. That was your custom embossed card. The second one is your craft along, which was this absolutely gorgeous box bag. I'm not sure, but that was absolutely beautiful with the Bohemian collection and the Baroque dies. And then the final one is number 3 with the Mediterranean Dreams. So number 1, number 2 or number 3. So you're going to have to be very, very quick to get the votes in for this, because we also need to do vote for the week. Now, I'm not here tomorrow. Well, I am here, but I'm in with Johnny.
Oh,
I know, exciting, yeah. So I have to get some sweets. That's all I'm going to say. And what's happening tomorrow? I don't know. What is happening tomorrow?
Right, guys, almost time for our amazing craft clear out. So Ben and I are down here at the warehouse to pick you out some amazing products.
Trust me, we're going to put together some super amazing deals.
Should we go and do it?
Let's go!
me, you are not going to want to miss this. I mean, we've done well here, haven't we, Ben?
I think this might be the best crafty clear out we've ever done. Make sure you join us on Crafters TV on Monday the 22nd of May.
We'll see you there.
Oh, that's going to be exciting, isn't it? So Sarah's going to be here tomorrow and Wake Up Call. We're going to have so many amazing deals for you. Later on in the day, you can have Monday Makers. And then finally, you're going to have the Crafty Clear Out. We're going to have some fantastic deals for you. Definitely don't want to be missing that. If you're not in the UK, you're going to want to set your alarm to make sure that you wake up for that. Do you still get your votes? Oh, no, I've got demo of the day. Unsurprising. It's this. Your nemesis and your favourite child.
That one went fine. That one at
This one went
home
fine, yeah.
went
so
fine.
that is your demo of the day. That is absolutely beautiful. Right, now I'm going to get all of the other items out for... I never know which way round I want to... Do I want to start here? I want to start there, don't I? Around here. So get all of these out. And I'm up against you this week. I don't think I'm going to win. I'm just putting it out there. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I don't think I'm going to win.
Hide that one.
Move these a little bit out. I don't have enough space here.
That's okay. Hide Craig's behind mine.
I can't do that. Oh my goodness.
Fine.
Right. Stay upright. There we go. Right. Now, so Monday was this one from Craig. Here, this is for the template library over here. This one. This next one is Debbie. This is Launch Party. That is beautiful, that box, isn't it? That's really pretty. Very nice. Then we've got Sheena. This is so pretty. This was in Wake Up Call. Very pretty. It's like almost like a Briar Rose, that painting. It's lovely. Gorgeous. Then this was Craig. This was in the Craft Along. That's very pretty, isn't it? Using that plaid pad. Very pretty with all those pink flowers around it. This is mine. Hello. I made his top. That was Fridays. This was Saturdays, which was this beautiful box with those large outline floral designs, and that's going to be launched on Thursday. And then finally today was this beautiful Craft Along box bag by Michelle as well. Goodness me, that's going to be quite tricky. We've only got a minute for you to put your votes in, so do let us know who's going to win. Gilmore says Sarah's got all the muscles. Ben's just picking up items while Sarah's picking up boxes. That's exactly what we said here. And Suzanne says, oh dear, bank balance is about to take a dip tomorrow. Sorry. You might even take a dip tonight because we've got some other deals for you. So this is your Ben's pick of the day deal. This has got your a section of card, markers and pencils and the MAC. So you've got your classics as well as your Spectrum 1 metallic pencils in there. That's a great deal. There are 50 bonus points you're going to be getting in there. You've got a 12 by 18 mat in there too. 50 bonus points. Your platinum price is £24 or $24. That's a good deal too. The next one we've got is a screw punch. So you get a screw punch tool, and you also get 2 packs of screw punch accessories. So you've got those in brass and in silver. These are absolutely invaluable for all your sort of crafting needs. £38.98 or $45.51. Platinum price is £31.18 or $36.41. And you're also going to be getting 50 bonus points. So we've got Sarah in on Wake Up Call. Michelle, you're going to be going home. I'm going to be in the gallery with Johnny. But all the deals are going to be here. Ben's going to be back and recovering because he's had a barbecue with Craig today, hasn't he? And I think he played cricket as well. So I think Ben will be fully refreshed and recharged for the week. We've got Lily doing Monday Makers in the middle of the day. That's just going to be an hour's show. And at 5 p.m. you've got an hour earlier with Ben and Sarah. It's a 3-hour show with your crafty clear out. So you're going to get plenty of bargains. Still haven't got a winner. Now do remember on the website we do have your buy one get one free deal, which you can use as a code of BOGOFFMay. Don't mean to say anything to you, May. Just saying, it's a bog off, mate. Have a look on the website. You'll be able to buy one, get one free on certain items. You will also be able to spend £20 or $20 and you will get your Masquerade Ball chandelier die for free. And if you spend over £100 or $100, you will get a stamp and dice 3D scene builder set for free as well. We like to give you, it's a toughie. Now, it was between two, very, very close. It was between these two, so at least you know you're going to win anyway. And actually, it was this one.
Really?
Yeah, well done. So this is using these new outline floral dies and they're going to be launching on Thursday with Debbie Robinson. Well done, Michelle.
Thank you very much.
Well done. And thank you for the weekend. We've had a lovely time.
I've had so much
fun. When are you next in?
I'm at Hobby Maker next week, and then I think I'm here the week after.
Right, okay. Yeah. So not too long to wait.
No.
I think you and I probably be on the same weekend.
Probably.
Normally how it works out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for everyone that's joined us. Thank you everyone that's messaged in. Do hope you've enjoyed all of the shows all weekend. Remember, don't forget to be available to watch Wake Up Call with Sarah and Ben tomorrow. We've got loads and loads for you to see. Have a lovely Sunday evening, and we'll see you all very soon.